exclusively on One Life to Live.
I don't think we should be alone together.
What?
Ever.
What if that diamond were to end up in my hands instead of hers? Would you still be willing to find a buyer for it?
Did you and Dorian have something to do with Mitch's death?
Dorian, Blair, Lindsay. You said they betrayed you. They tried to kill me.
What's wrong with him?
Don't ask.
Or she's just asking if I want something to drink. What'll it be or something?
What'll it be or something?
Vodka and cranberry.
Sorry, I can't serve alcohol to anyone under 21.
Well, I won't tell if you won't.
I'll keep my job. Thanks. What do you want to drink for now anyway? It's not like Reverend Self-Righteous is here to get all worked up about it.
Maybe I need it, okay? Maybe I want to feel better.
What do you need to feel better about?
I think I took things a little too far this time.
Hey, Andrew.
Hi.
Hey, you remember Kim Conklin and her brother Jimmy?
Yeah.
Well, both of them checked into rehab. And their dad's flying in from L.A. He's going to stay with them. They're off the streets.
It's wonderful, Joe.
Well, it's a little progress, right? What's wrong?
Joe, Jen Rappaport, she came to talk to me, and she, said some very disturbing things about you and her.
All right, all right, all right. What?
Where is it, Dorian?
Where is what? I know damn well what I'm talking about. Now, where is it, and I want it back?
Walker.
Found it for you. Saw Blair Kramer locking it in a wall safe. So I popped it open, now it's yours again. It's bigger than I thought.
Oh, I thought I'd never see it again. It went in the river when I did. Yes, I can see it for sure. It wanted to come back to old Mitch. Where's Jessica? Is she safe?
I saw her.
Well, why isn't she here? Why didn't you bring her?
She didn't see me. I don't even think she knew I was there. And I think it's better that way.
Well, why do you think that? Why is it better that I should be without my daughter?
I'm not sure she's as loyal to you as you'd like to believe.
Jessica would never betray me. Never.
Jessica, I love you! Hold on, sweetheart. I won't let them hurt you. Hold on until I get free. Jessica, give me your hand.
Maybe I shouldn't have called him.
If you hadn't called, you wouldn't be coming, Natalie.
Yeah, it's just... Yeah, maybe he wants to go straight, and then... Now I've come here to pick him up, and now he has to deal with me.
Oh, right. You came to pick him up at the airport. I don't know if he's going to get over that, Natalie.
Yeah, but Christian, he didn't fly all the way overseas to see me. I mean, he didn't even know me. Maybe he won't even recognize me. Maybe I should go.
Maybe you should just relax, huh? Everything's going to be fine. Relax.
Do you see him? I don't see him. There he is. me go say something to him.
Me?
Yeah, you know him.
No, Natalie, I think he'd rather see you.
He will. Please, just go.
Natalie, come
Please,
on.
I can't. I'm too nervous.
Natalie, Natalie?
Wow. You are a beauty. You're even more beautiful than your picture.
Thank you. You're a little taller.
Christian?
How you doing,
Hello.
Mr. Cannon?
Clint, call me Clint.
Yes, sir. Why don't I get your ticket and I'll pick up your luggage?
Oh, I'd appreciate that.
No, why don't we just all go together? I mean, you want to see Jesse and stuff, I'm sure.
Well, I sure do want to see Jessie. And by the way, I'm real happy that you called me about her. But right now, I'm meeting my daughter, Natalie. And I'm not going anywhere until we get a chance to know each other a little.
So, how did you go too far? Because I bet whatever you did spend last night in jail, like I did.
What?
Oh, yeah. Lot of fun.
What happened?
Well, your ex-boyfriend and his brother, the cop, totally set me up.
For what?
Stealing Christian's wallet.
And you didn't do it.
No, I didn't. But on top of that, they're accusing me of planning something illegal with RJ and this other guy.
And you didn't do that either?
No. But, as long as I keep my mouth shut, the cops can't touch us.
So you were planning something illegal.
I didn't say that.
So what about the other guy?
He's history. But even if he wasn't, one night in jail is enough for me.
More than enough for me. So, you turn into one of the good guys all of a sudden?
Yeah, sure. So, what do you want this for anyway? What are you trying to forget?
Well, I went to visit Joe. We started making out, things got a little heavy and everything, and then he says that we can't do anything because he's my counselor.
Bummer.
So I went to Reverend Carpenter and I told him that Joe came on to me, and we had sex.
Whoa! Whoa!
I know, now I'm afraid he's gonna get fired or something, and I'm thinking maybe I should just, I don't know, take it all back or something.
No. So you don't want to do that.
Ooh. Jen said that we slept together?
She's very upset, Joe. She says that she came to you for guidance. You took advantage of her.
I never slept with Jen Rappaport.
I was hoping you would say that, Joe.
I told her I was her counselor. That's all.
So nothing happened? Jen made the whole thing up? Joe, I know you're struggling with your relationship to her.
Okay, we kissed. But it wasn't like what she said. I mean, I did not take advantage of her. Look, it doesn't matter how it happened. I should never have done anything. But I did not sleep with her.
I believe you. But you can't see her anymore, and I'm going to have to find somebody else to be her community service supervisor.
Yeah, you're right. That's probably best.
Joe, if she persists in her version of this story, I'm going to have to investigate officially.
She won't. I'll just talk to her.
No, you will not talk to her. That's the last thing you are going to do. You're going to stay away from her until the matter is settled. Do you understand that?
Why don't you just admit that you have it, Dorian? Fine. Gladly. If you would just tell me what you're talking about. You know, you talk about the Kramer women. You talk about our family. That was my security. That was how I was going to save my children, Dorian. Blair, would you tell me what you think I took? The Bedraw diamond. What do you think I'm talking about? The Bedraw diamond? Yes, and I want it back. Are you telling me that you have had the Bedraw diamond all this time and you didn't tell me?
My daughter would never betray me. She swore to me. I asked her to swear to me, and she did.
It's all right. It's okay.
You don't know my daughter like I do.
You're right. I don't. And I know it seems like she's been loyal.
Seems?
Just listen to me. You told me Jessica was with you when those women tortured you. That they were hurting her too?
What, did she say something to the contrary?
No. She hasn't. That I know of.
Then how dare you accuse her of being disloyal
Why
to
hasn't
me?
she gone to the police?
What?
Why hasn't she told the police what happened?
What, she hasn't?
Not that I know of. There's nothing in the papers. As far as I can tell, everyone seems to think you were filled with remorse over things you'd done. You taped a confession and jumped to your death.
Yeah, that's what Dorian wants everyone to think.
Why hasn't Jessica told the truth about it?
Maybe the police are sitting on her story so they can trap Dorian and Blair. Or else Bo Buchanan is suppressing it. The guy hates me.
And what about Jessica? Does he hate her?
Look, Dorian obviously has something on Jessica that is keeping her from telling the truth.
Suppose it's possible?
It is possible. It's more than possible. Now bring her to me.
Why don't we wait until we know...
You bring it to me now. The sooner she's here, the sooner I can plan my payback for little Dorian and Lindsay and Blair. Now bring her to me.
I just wish I could say I trusted your daughter as much as you do.
If you trust me, Walker, you trust my daughter. Now bring her to me.
All right. I'll go.
Jessica would never betray me. It's impossible.
See, you've got to stick with your story. The only reason you get to breathe all this nice fresh air is because you told Judge Fitzwater you'd sweep up the community center and help little old ladies cross the street. If she finds out you lied about a priest, say hello to a cell.
Maybe she's gonna find out anyway.
It's your word against his. And not like Joe was reading the Bible to you.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks.
What are bartenders for? Hey! When you get sick of the priest playing hard to get, you know where to find me.
Well, not that I didn't enjoy it, but... You had your fun. Move on.
Hello?
Did you or did you not ask me to move that diamond for you? And the reason I'm interested is because I want my cut.
Well, I don't have it anymore. Dorian does.
Now, I knew that would happen. Look, when you two get your act together, call me.
Another bad day?
You know, I've been wanting to come back here for some time just to get to know you. But I never was sure if the timing was right. For you, I mean. There's been so much going on in your life.
Yeah, well, life in Lambview, right?
There wasn't a day went by that I didn't think of you.
Well, it must have been pretty weird for you. I mean, didn't even know I existed, and you've known Jessica her whole life.
Yeah. But, you know, when they told me that I wasn't her biological father, I kind of felt like I'd been kicked in the belly. I mean, you could have knocked me over with a feather.
Yeah, Jess was pretty shocked, too.
But the more I thought about it, the more I thought about the good side of it. I mean, I've got 2 daughters. I thought I only had one.
Yeah, I've never had a father. I've always wanted one.
Well, you got one now. And he's sitting here right in front of you. Now, I don't know how you feel about it. Now, I could use something right about now. Like a big old hug from my brand new daughter.
Who is it?
My name's Walker Lawrence. I'm Mitch's brother, your uncle. I need to talk to you.
You're Mitch's brother?
Walker. I'm sorry to just turn up and surprise you like this.
I don't understand. Mitch told me that his brother was dead. He died when he was a child.
And that's what he thought all these years. And I grew up hardly remembering anything about an older brother. But recently I found out the truth.
Come in.
Thank you. I gotta admit, I feel cheated. Losing him so soon after I just found him. But then the same thing happened to you. You just learned he was your father.
Right.
You should take comfort in knowing how happy he was to have finally found you. That you wanted to stay there in this house. Be part of his family.
He needed me.
Yeah, I know about his terrible accident, being blinded. I hope you don't blame yourself. Mitch didn't.
He told you a lot.
Yeah, we've done quite a bit of catching up. But I wasn't prepared. I still can't believe he'd take his own life.
Well, maybe he couldn't live with the things that he'd done.
Is that what you believe? I don't know what to think about all these stories I'm hearing about him. I'm hoping you can tell me about Mitch's last days, if there was any warning.
You know, I mean, I'll try. Me and Mitch's, my relationship with Mitch was, it was complicated.
Oh, sure. Whatever you can tell me.
Okay.
When did you last see him? Were you there with him when he fell to his death?
What are you doing here?
We need to talk.
About what? You made it perfectly clear last night that you don't want anything to do with me.
I just talked to Andrew. Why did you distort the truth?
Maybe I should call him right now.
Good, good. Call him and tell him to come down here so you can tell him the truth.
Hi, Reverend Carpenter. Hi, it's Jen Rappaport. Joe's here right now, my mom's gallery.
Andrew, will you come down to the gallery? Jen's going to tell you what really happened.
I already told him what happened.
You know what happened. We never had sex. We did not
What do
sleep
you call
together.
it? You took advantage of me.
No, I didn't.
Yes, I came there asking for advice, and you couldn't keep your hands off me. You were kissing me, you were on top of me, but we didn't have sex?
I'm not saying that I didn't do anything wrong, okay? That's why I stopped, before we could go too far.
You don't think that we took it too far?
Jen, I am sorry that you were hurt. You have no idea how sorry. I mean, you felt rejected. But is that really any reason to lie like this?
I cannot believe that you have the audacity to suggest that I don't care about your future or Jack's or Star's. Why, I have done everything for your sake, for our family's sake. But you, all this time, have been sneaking around my back? Oh, you've done your share of sneaking too, Dorian.
Because I had to.
Oh, well, you couldn't tell me that you were marrying Mitch. I had to find it out like everybody else.
No, I couldn't risk it.
Why? She had to get back at him?
Yes?
You had to give in the damn diamond, Dorian? We found that. That was ours. We had it. Oh, could you just forget about that, all right? Mitch is gone, and we've succeeded. We've succeeded. Really? Now, how the hell have we succeeded, Dorian? Excuse me. This is all ours. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's Jessica's. I was stabbed on that stupid box. You were shot. We were both running around like maniacs on that catwalk. Okay, well, it's over now.
Yeah, it is. And I still don't have a father for my children. I still wake up in the middle of the night with horrible dreams, with that creep looking over me, threatening my life.
It's going to be all right.
No, it's not going to be all right, Dorian. Not till I get back what I lost. Now, I want the diamond, and I want it now.
Blair, I'm telling you, I don't have the diamond.
Well, I don't believe you.
A bad day? Well, yeah, you could say that.
But the day is not over.
I am not a girl who likes to wait by the phone. I thought we had a business deal.
Well, let's just say I've had more than one bad day.
You're still trying to get financing for your new club.
Yes, and, well, my credit rating was not what it needed to be.
Well, I hope you haven't forgotten my offer to help out. I have certain resources I can tap into.
Miss Williamson.
Mr. District Attorney.
Look, since you're new in town, I'd like to give you a little advice. Be careful who you're seen with.
Oh, no, Henry. There will be no judgments rendered here, not in my club.
Would you excuse us?
Certainly.
Thank you.
Well, okay. You can start explaining why you acted like an ass.
No, you're the ass, RJ. You were starting to make me proud. Not that it means anything, but I've been defending you, standing up for you, telling people that you're not the same person you used to be.
Thank God we nipped that in the bud.
I guess it meant nothing to you. You lost your daughter, Liz, the baby, and then you just picked up where you left.
No. Don't you presume to tell me what holds meaning for me?
Deny it, RJ. Deny it all you want to, but I know what went down. I know you were setting up a break-in with Cole Avery. But I promise you this. I am done listening to your sob stories. Poor, persecuted RJ. Well, I'm done. You got it? I've learned my lesson. You will never change.
Sorry to interrupt, but I got your luggage, so whenever you're ready, just let me know.
Chris, hold on just a minute. I know what you meant to Natalie this past year. And I know everything you've done for her. Hell, I even heard that you took a bullet for her.
Yeah, and I'd do it again. Natalie's the best thing that ever happened to me, sir.
Well, I'm happy to hear you say that. Because I think she deserves a man who would put his life on the line for her.
Yes, she does.
So, tell me what's going on with your sister.
Well, I think she really needs you right now. She's been going through a very rough time.
That's my Virginia driver's license. I was living there till just a while ago when I found out Mitch was living here in Pennsylvania.
Sorry, I had to check.
Damn right. A lot of weird people walking this earth.
Why don't you come in? Have a seat. Walker, I'm not really sure what kind of help I can be.
Oh, I understand. After all, you were just getting to know Mitch yourself. But it meant so much to him that you were willing to give him the benefit of the doubt. To listen to him and try to understand how he came to be who he was. And when he went blind, I know it was an accident, but he said if he hadn't struggled with you...
I know. I'm sorry. I mean, if I could take it back, if I could do something differently...
Oh, I know you would. But like I said, Mitch never blamed you for it. He was so happy to have you living with him. You thought you could do no wrong.
He said that?
Surprises you? Do you know how much he relied on you? How much he trusted you? He loved you so much. He had given his life for you. That's why I can't understand why he'd kill himself. Not when he had so much to live for.
Well, he knew he was going to prison.
So he'd faced that before?
You know what? There must be something we don't know about, so.
Well, I bet you're right. That's why I need to know everything about Mitch's last moments. You have to tell me about your last time with him, where you were, who was there, what his state of mind was. I mean, besides totally loving and trusting you.
So isn't that original? You hear a rumor about me, and you just eat it up.
It's not about me, RJ. I know you were planning a heist with Cole Avery. And others.
Who's accusing me? Avery? Gee, you don't think he might be trying to save his own behind?
Avery hasn't said a word about you. I have other sources.
Who? Who are they? Right, because if you had any proof, you'd have issued a warrant for my arrest.
You know there's no proof. You made sure of that. But I promise you this, RJ. From now on, it's open season on you. No more benefit of the doubt.
What, you mean little R.J. Gannon is no longer protected by the Constitution and its presumption of innocence?
You know, I hope that you finally turn your life around. I mean, that I could actually look at you and just call you my brother. Instead of someone that I was just trying to put away.
Well, once again, Mr. Gannon, that's your choice.
No, RJ. It's not my choice. It's yours. And I'll tell you this. This time you dodged a bullet. Next time, it'll be a different story.
Cross my heart, I don't have that diamond. Oh, that's so convincing. Okay, what would you like me to do? Would you like me to swear on my life, on Cassie's, on Addie's? I'll do it, because I didn't take that diamond. How could I have taken the diamond when I didn't know you had it?
I did change the lock on the safe.
Oh? And did I have the new combination? Oh, shut up! Somebody took it, Dorian. You bet! Yes! Maybe it was Mitch. Maybe Mitch stole it just before he died. Yeah, Mitch stole it.
Well, actually, one of his goons did.
How did you get hold of it?
I went down to the docks. The police were bringing out the jacket. I went through the jacket, and I found the diamond.
So maybe the goons stole it back.
No, they took him to jail.
RJ?
RJ? Why would... Listen, RJ, he just talked to me, Dorian. He would sell it.
True.
Man. Wait. You can make calls from prison, right?
If memory serves.
So what if maybe that goon called from prison and tried to contact another follower?
And said what? I mean, they're incapable of making decisions. That's why they followed Mitch like sheep.
Well, you know what? We're better off anyway.
Is that some kind of joke?
No, it's not a joke. The diamond is cursed, Dorian. And whoever has that diamond is going to get exactly what they deserve.
I can feel it. The power. Even my eyesight's improving. Yeah, there's no curse. Only power.
Jesse's just feeling guilty about everything.
But why? The way Vicky told it, Jesse wasn't responsible for Mitch Lawrence being blind.
It was his fault for grabbing her. And you know what? She needs to stop taking responsibility for him falling into the river because you know what? The way I look at it, if he's dead, good riddance.
Well, Jesse's very sensitive about things dying. Anything dying. One summer we had to put a horse down out at the ranch, and she didn't come out of the house for days. Chris, you think you can handle one more bag?
Yeah, sure.
I want to hang on to something a little more important.
Well, the last time that I saw Mitch, it was at his family, well, your family's house at the lake.
What happened?
Well, he was very emotional. He was telling me about the fire that your father had died in. I was worried about him. I wanted to go and check on him.
Why?
I had to warn him. His wife, Dorian, she was trying to make him think that he was losing his mind. So.
Did you warn him?
After I told him he left, he said he was coming back, but he never did.
And you never saw Mitch again?
No, I never saw Mitch again.
All right. Thank you.
You're leaving?
Oh, not for good. Just something I have to do. I'll see you again very soon.
I thought I told you to stay away from Jen.
I know, Andrew. I'm sorry. I just thought if I could talk to her, then we could resolve this. She'd do the right thing. Go ahead, Jen. Tell Andrew what really happened.
Okay. I'll tell you what really happened between me and Joe. What I told you last night is the truth. I was feeling really lonely, and I thought you'd be my friend, but Joe started kissing me, and he started taking my clothes off. And yeah, we had sex.
Jen, I hope you realize the seriousness of these charges.
I can't help it. It's the truth.
We just kissed. Now, I'm going to have to go to the bishop. And then the bishop will decide whether Joe's allowed to continue as a curate.
Well, if that's what you have to do, then that's what you have to do.
Jen, this won't go easy on you either. I have to go to the court. They'll assign you a new supervisor, and then this whole thing becomes a matter of public record. So, I'm going to ask you again. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Joe?
I don't have anything to say.
Timing is everything.
Meaning?
Well, a moment ago, I'm talking to a prospective investor, and now she's running for the door.
Do you see me running?
You did hear what my brother just very publicly accused me of.
The world isn't made up of saints and sinners, RJ. We've all got a little of both. If I didn't believe that, I'd never get any work done.
Are you saying that you're still interested?
I'm saying
I will get back to you.
All right, sweetheart. Now, I want you to repeat after me. The diamond is not cursed. The diamond...
You don't know that.
Oh, yes, I do. I'll tell you something. I think losing the diamond is what gets you cursed. Because look at us. We're at each other's throats.
Got that right.
Honey, we have to stick together. We're Kramer women. All we have is each other.
And if you can't trust each other, gee, who can we trust?
Certainly not Mitch's brother, that's for sure.
Mitch's brother? What brother? What are you talking about?
Oh, yes, that was news to me, and none of it good. We better find out what he's up to, and fast.
Oh, my goodness, what are you doing here?
What do you mean, what am I doing here? Your sister called me. She was worried about you. Seems to think you could use a little time with your father, who happens to be me. No, she wouldn't.
I swear, Jessica said the last time she saw you was right here in this house.
No, she was there. She was at the theater. She was on the catwalk.
She was. But what Dorian told you was obviously the truth. Jessica was no victim. She was part of it.
I have to teach that little girl a lesson about loyalty. A severe lesson.
On the next One Life to Live.
I hope that he can help out Jessica.
Well, Vicki, what do you think? Does this make a pretty good picture, or what?
I don't trust this Walker.
I'm hoping I can ask you a few questions about my brother, Miss Lauren.
Get a daily dose of Lisa Rinna and Ty Treadway on SoapNet. Tune in for Soap Talk weekdays at 9 a.m., 7 p.m., and again at 12 midnight. 3 chances to catch the latest soap scoop and more. Soap Talk. It's that talk show only SoapNet can do.